What if I told you it is possible to save money on your monthly wireless phone service and help feed a child once a month? Before I share with you how you can save money on your monthly wireless service and help to feed a child monthly without having to provide a monthly charitable donation, please allow me to share with you why I am so passionate about feeding children in need. Hi, my name is Bobby Sneed, and my goal is to end hunger and provide meals to children in need in the United States. One Saturday afternoon, I decided to drive to the nearest Whataburger fast food restaurant and order 125 hamburgers. As the manager took my order, he asked me why I was placing such a huge order. I told him I was going to give the hamburgers away to anyone who was hungry. I informed him that I was headed to a homeless shelter in downtown Austin, Texas, to feed homeless people who were hungry and didn't know where their next meal was coming from. When I arrived at the shelter, there were more people present than I had anticipated. After I had given all the hamburgers away, there were still people in line who did not receive a hamburger. I honestly thought 125 burgers would have been enough to feed everyone at the shelter, but it wasn't. The hardest part of that experience was having to tell people still in line waiting to eat that I was out of hamburgers. By the grace of God, I was able to feed 125 people, but sadly enough, I had to turn away 100 people. When I had about 20 hamburgers left in the trunk of my car, I announced to the people standing in line that I would not be able to feed everyone currently in line. This was one of the hardest things I've had to do in my adult life. There were kids as young as 15 years of age that were standing in line, waiting their turn to hopefully get a hamburger, but were not able to eat because there simply wasn't enough. As I was driving home, all I could think about were the young children who were not able to have a meal. At that moment, I asked God to help me have a greater impact with ending child hunger in America. Later, it was God that provided to me the unique opportunity to help feed children and end child hunger in America through the partnership of ACN and Project Feeding Kids. Currently, there are over 42 million Americans struggling with hunger. This is why I've partnered with a global company who established a partnership with Project Feeding Kids in 2015. Project Feeding Kids has joined forces with Feeding America, which helps provide meals for the nearly 12 million children in need across our great country. With all the resources and technology available in America, no child should go hungry or die from starvation. Isn't it ironic that the Pledge of Allegiance starts with I and ends with all? I've made a commitment to do my part to help end child hunger in America, but I need your help. If I can show you how you can save money on your monthly wireless phone service and feed a child once a month without having to give a monthly charitable donation, will you give my service a try?